What's good? It's Ozman the Wizard.
And Naima.
This is not another damn pod.
Yes.
Presented by our damn selves. Episode 194.
194.
When we're in Chicago, we'll call it I-94 because the one looks like an I.
I-94. Aha.
Depending on what side of town you're from, that can mean a whole lot of things. Because for most people, they know it as the Dan Ryan.
Dan Ryan, correct.
Over east, like I am, is the Bishop Ford Church. If you're north side or like near north, then you're in the Kennedy.
Kennedy, correct. Mm-hmm.
North suburbs, you hit the Edens.
The Edens. Mm-hmm.
And then when you hit way like near like the state line up north, yeah, and you the tri-state. So I-90.
Right.
Go away out like by Great America.
By Great America, yeah. When you get that far.
I-94 can mean. I didn't even get to the Indiana, like 80, 94. Like, yeah, they team up with 80 by the time you get Indiana. It's not just I-94. They teamed up with 80 by there. We headed towards, for all my people in the G, yeah, shout out.
The G.
Wherever you're listening from now, Jones, yeah, Jones and took his talents on the road. So, yeah.
Yeah.
You still be the G, like no matter.
The G. You can take him out the G. Right. I'll go with the Dan Ryan because that's what we do with the Dan Ryan.
I'll go Bishop Ford Church then. Switch it up a little. Yeah. For all my over east folks, yeah, do Bishop Ford.
Oh boy. Well,
as we record this, happy Valentine's Day to everybody.
See the
14th. Which I was at an event last night and I heard Happy Valentine's Day a lot. So yeah.
It's no M. It's just not an M. Just stop.
Yeah, I was at a Valentine's event. They kept saying Valentine's, so that was
Yes. So as we record, like Oz said, it is Valentine's Day, February 14th.
No M, Valentine.
February is halfway over. Apparently, Chicago doesn't want to stop snowing in Chicago.
As we record this, the actual temperature outside is 0.
It's 0 degrees, correct.
Yeah, we had a frigid one. We got more snow last night. More snow is on the way. Just got another snow advisory popped up on my phone from the 15th up until like for the next couple days. So not excited about that.
Because it's just like we just need just a rest.
Winter storm.
I get it.
February 3 o'clock in the morning till February 16th at 12 noon. So the next 2 days is another winter storm warning. I'm sick.
And that's just my thing. People are like, well, you're from Chicago. You should be used to the snow. It's like, I don't want it every damn day, though. I mean, yeah, I am used to
snowier this year than it's been.
Right.
Definitely snowier. Like last year we had the pandemic. This year is the snowdemic.
It's a snow dome. Right. There you go. Snow dome. It's just, it won't stop snowing here. It's just like, what is going on?
After that first big fall, when I hurt my back, I got snow anxiety. I just hate it. Like I got nothing left, man. I'm tired of the snow.
Because even prior to all this, it's like if you look at our winters for like the last 5 years, it really hasn't been like we really haven't had a lot of snow. We got a little bit, then the polar vortex came in like, was that 19?
That was more. That was cold more than snow. That
was cold.
18 into 19.
That was 19 because Khalil was a baby. I said, but like prior to that, I'm saying like even prior, like within like the last 5 years, because like when I had Ariana,
was it December or January? I don't remember when that.
It was January.
It was January. It was January.
Yeah.
Before the new year.
Prior to that, like Ariana had never even seen snow. Like when she first saw snow when she was like 2 years old. And she was like, Mommy. And she was just so fascinated by the snow because prior to that, it's like our winters weren't that bad. Like we weren't getting a lot of snow. It wasn't cold. Like it was just regular. And then 19, that's when we got the polar vortex in 19. Then in 20,
the snow wasn't bad. It was like
right, then snow wasn't bad.
Rigid temps, but it was still like
right.
Like this
Then
year.
20 was the pandemic. Then this year it's the snow. So it's like, I mean, I'm just over it.
Snow is what I'm really like, because
I'm over
I hurt
this.
my damn back, so that's what I'm just pissed off at this snow, man.
Yeah, like flying down the street when you're trying to drive.
Why people go to like Miami or LA or Texas? I get it. I got people that have moved to all three of those locations. Yeah. I get the Florida, Texas, California movements now. I totally get it.
And even like snow be tripping, they be trying to find their way to like places that don't snow, because like Texas had that pile up that happened on the highway because it snowed there, and then it caused like a massive pile up. Huh?
That's bullshit snow. You can accept that, but I know what you're saying.
Exactly. But I'm saying, like, even snow is trying.
Big deal, but if we were down there, it'd be like,
that's nothing, right? I get Atlanta like a couple years ago when it snowed in Atlanta. It snowed this much in Atlanta and it shut down the whole city because they don't know how to drive in it. They're not used to it. So like if a snow like this happens,
prepared for, like, they don't have salt trucks like we got here.
In
like,
Florida,
you don't have they don't have the trucks to like deal with that stuff. Yeah.
If it snows this much in Florida, they're going to be screwed because they don't know how to deal with that. Chicago, we know how to deal with that, but I mean that's why the whole city shuts down. They panic in those states, like wherever you're at, like they'll like panic and do all that, whatever. But and then it causes like all type of accidents and stuff because they don't know how to deal with it. But I mean, I think that all of us are just kind of ready to move forward out of all of this. Like I said, from the snow to the like the vaccinations now.
All of this, yeah.
Yeah, it's like now it's like Johnson & Johnson got a vaccination shot now.
The market is one shot vax instead of the other two or two shots. You got to go back like a month later for that second shot for the other two.
Yeah.
This Johnson & Johnson they're saying is one shot. So the magic number is what they're saying is 70%. Like 70% of the population gets it. The other 30 should be good. So
right.
Let's see what happens. I'm waiting for what that 70 is going to do. That's where I'm at.
Right. And it's starting to open up, like the boundaries are starting to open because now teachers are getting put, like now that after the first people, like, you know, like the doctors and nurses, like the healthcare workers, now
elderly was second. And
elderly. Now teachers, because schools are opening back up now. Schools are starting to open back up for in-person instruction. So it's like the teachers were like, that was one of the things that the teachers were fighting about, because it's like, if I'm putting myself in person with these kids, we need a plan. Like, we can't, like, I get it. Like, you want to be safe too, because you have a family you have to go home to too.
Yeah, Pritzker did, he added the teachers to this next tier. I saw that. Yeah.
And then, like, as a state worker, like, we got added too. Like, they asked, because, like, I got the email saying that we've been added to that list as well, because we have to actually go out and move around in the public as well. Like us state workers who have to actually go out and interact and do field work. So like we got put on the list as well. So, you know, but like you said, like I'm trying to see what's happening. Like, you know, I want to observe and I want to, you know, get as many facts as I can before I just jump head first into something. But I think all of us are just kind of just looking for answers now at this point, because it just seems like it's just like really like not an end in sight, and that's what really is kind of like.
That's the frustrating thing.
What's our end game? You know, like that's what we keep on saying. What's the end game?
That's all I want to know.
Right? What is it?
Like this forever? Like is we're not gonna walk around with these stupid
with bras on, bras on your face, jock straps, whatever. You're not gonna walk around with this forever. And we're not going to be talking through a screen to your family, friends, whatever. We're not going to be doing Zoom forever. Now, some stuff can be Zoomed. Like, I did like that. What Zoom taught us is that some things don't have to be in person. Some meetings can be done virtually. I don't need to go in person for every single thing. Yeah. I could be doing other stuff while I'm on this meeting. I could turn my camera off. I could be cooking dinner. I could be doing laundry. I could be giving my kids a bath. In the
background, watching the game, and then watching the Zoom, watching the game. Giving
my kids a bath. You know, I could be doing like a lot of things. Like I could be multitasking, you know. But it's like some stuff needs to be done in person. Like some stuff you need the hands-on experience. But the interesting thing that you said before, going back to the snow thing, you was like snow days are going to be a thing of the past because when schools do open back up in person,
you can teach class from home.
You remote learn.
You know what? Snow days are done. Instead of having snow days, that'll be just at home. You just
exactly because I get that. Like, why send these kids out? Like, why risk yourself to go out in this bad weather? Well, like now you have to like tack on these days at the end of the year because let's be real, you have to make up those days.
They don't get them. Like the teachers union is not. They ain't giving them no money. They don't get.
They ain't giving them money.
Yeah, so they just like, okay, if you miss like 3 days, that's 3 you put on at the end, and like
3 days at the end of the year. And who wants to sit in school on June 28th? I'm just saying, who wants to be in school June 28th? That's all I'm saying.
I think they have up to the 30th, like technically where you can't have class like that.
Like, you can.
Backing on days, I think up to the 30th you can go to.
I remember that happened to us one year when I was in grade school. That happened 1 year. I think I was in 7th grade, and then we were in school at the end of June. Mm-hmm. I know because like my birthday had came and went, and I was still in school, and I'm like, I've never been in school on my birthday. Like I just was like, what is this?
Every year I was in school.
What is this? I'm like, I'm not used to this. I'm a summer baby. I'm not used to this. So
this was cool when I was little because mom would bring like cake and ice cream up for kids. So it's kind of cool having a birthday like during the school year because
because I did the cupcake things when Ariana was in daycare because her birthday obviously like we mentioned before Ari's birthday is the day after Oscar's.
Shout out Miss Dickerson, but mom did it for me when I was in Miss Dickerson. She brought cake and ice cream up. Yes, that was pretty cool.
So I mean. Mm-hmm. That was cool doing that, but like you said, snow days are going to be done now. I think, like you said, I think they're going to be a thing of the past. Not like we got many snow days at CPS.
Since we're talking about schools and online, you've proven that you can do online schools. I'm still waiting on. I'm about to make you laugh. What's going on with Dr. Umar Johnson? Has he launched his school? You could launch an online school now, like. It really doesn't cost much at all, like so.
Well, he's looking for wives now, so that's what he's focusing on. He's looking for his wives.
Okay.
That's what he's looking for now. He's looking for 2 wives. He wants sister wives. I saw his whole video that he had and the criteria that he had for women to apply to be a wife to him. So maybe that's his focus now. Maybe he shifted from
flavor of Umar. Come on. Umar of love, yeah.
Doctor of love. Dr. Love. Dr. Love.
Love. Shout out Dr. Love. You do have the actual Dr. Love from GCI on the show. He did the show with Sam Silk and the Bad Boys, like he was on their show at one point. Rick Party, I think, was one of them. So bring Doc back, yeah.
But maybe that is that we should.
That's one of them cats you wonder what happened. I'm looking up Doc.
Maybe that's what we should put out there to him. Like, with this, like, like you don't need a brick and mortar now. Like, you should focus on.
Everybody's sitting at home, so you could definitely launch the school. All you need is a laptop. That's all. That's really all you need. Like, as a laptop, and then you're in business, Dr. Umar.
And there you go. Yeah, but the young men need that. He'll flip into something else. He's good with words.
Into why?
So he'll flip into something else.
You can launch now online and then worry about a building later.
Oh my gosh! But we'll see what happens with him.
His sister wives.
That was the most ridiculous thing. When I saw that, I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I was like, and then the way he was saying that it's women who apply, and then he called himself being particular. He was saying a lot of sisters I've seen applying. He was like, they have weave in their hair, and I don't want no weaves.
Dr. Umar got standards. God damn it.
He said he doesn't want weave. He said he wants women to be natural, and when he says natural,
definitely ain't gonna mess with that chick that had the Gorilla Glue. Then we're gonna talk about her.
Yes, he said he wants to see natural. When he says natural, he said he meant nappy. He was like he wants to see nappy. He wants to see nappy hair. That's what he wants.
Well, hang out at Rutgers. Shout out to rest in peace, Don Imus.
Here's the thing about natural, and as a person who has been natural since 2007, I've been natural for over a decade. All natural means is that your hair is not chemically treated. That's all natural means. Like me, this is a press. This is my, it's still like natural. I didn't perm it.
I wouldn't approve.
This is a press, and this is mine. There's no weave in my hair. But then when I wet my hair,
he's like, yeah, he would not.
when I wet my hair, it's like then it's going to turn curly.
Him, he wouldn't approve.
Please, Negro, please. But I mean, we need to move away from the whole one dimension of what natural is, because a lot of people have the one dimension of what natural hair is, and all natural means is your hair isn't chemically treated. That's all it means.
You think about NDRE, that's what they.
Yeah, you either think NDRE or you could think Tracy Ellis Ross. It's either like those, like that's all they picture is like natural.
I was probably thinking NDRE.
That's what he's thinking, NDRE. And then a lot of people like mainstream, it's like, oh, they always slap like the girl with like the curly, puffy hair for like the natural. It's like
racially ambiguous chick.
Right, it's like not taken away from those girls, but it's like the average black girl doesn't have that hair texture. They just don't. So it's like, so if you're like slapping this on,
black girl's not Meghan fucking Markle and shit.
Thank you.
Like, I didn't know she was black until like I was today years old when I realized she was whatever year that was in the Royal Wedding.
Or another one, like the Maury twins, like Tia and Tamara, like that. Like they'll be like, cause like they're natural, but it's like, yes, like they're one category of natural. They're one, but it's like all different types. Oh, but he said that if you have one black hair, he said that you are black or whatever. So now he's starting to say that you have, because before he was trying to.
On the Breakfast Club, he said he didn't approve of interracial
race. Yeah, like he tried to like.
Envy had a moment because his wife is kind of racially ambiguous.
Right, his wife is mixed. Yeah,
about 3 different races. Envy's wife, yeah, she's like, yeah.
So now he's approving of mixed race women, because now he's saying that as a mixed race woman, you're black. He's saying that you're black now as a mixed race woman. I guess like a lot of people fell out his standards, so now he's like, I'm gonna include y'all now, you know.
Oh, Angela Yee, she's black and Chinese. I guess she would qualify. I think she has a black mom and a Chinese father. I think.
Yeah.
I guess Dr. Kumar would approve. I don't know.
Well, since you brought up the hair thing,
how are we making fun of Dr. How did we get here? Like, let's go back to the hair thing. What you say? Go ahead.
Since you were talking about the hair thing, we can talk about and we're gonna stop. Like, we're not gonna be like Gorilla Glue Girl. We're not. No, her name is Tessica Brown.
Oh, she'll forever be known as the Gorilla.
Like, her name is Tessica. I will call her. She's Tessica. And initially, when I first saw this story, my initial reaction first was like many other people. I thought it was a TikTok challenge gone wrong, because, like, let's be real, people were eating Tide Pods on TikTok. People were, what was the other challenge? It's like all different type of like them like little.
Chloe, not Chloe. What's which Kardashian had the lip challenge? It wasn't Chloe.
Oh, Kylie Jenner.
Kylie Jenner, the lip.
Kylie Jenner, when you suck it in and then you like that, yeah, the lip challenge. You know. One of
the stupidest challenges I saw was have you seen the one with the corn on the cob on the drill and shit? It's one of the stupidest fucking challenges. You know, like you had a drill going, eating the corn on the cob. I've seen people like get their teeth knocked out because you know that drill once it starts going.
Drills are powerful. That's not.
I saw this one chick like she got her hair cut and then got a big bald spot like mine in the middle of her shit because she had long hair like she had like shoulder length. She had it and her hair got caught in that.
And then once it gets caught, it wraps. And it wraps like that, and the drill is going so fast that you don't even have time to stop it. So like it will rip your hair off from the scalp.
Live on TikTok. She had a big ass patch, like she looks like me right up here now. So that's one of the stupidest challenges. The grill, the corn on the cob on the fucking drill. That's how people like. So many people lost their front teeth, like because that shit is going so fast, and like you think, and yeah, this is just all this just gone. You look like a hockey player now. Like a damn hockey player.
Now you look like a meth addict now. Teeth gone. You know.
Fucking the TikTok challenge.
But that's what I thought it initially was.
If you didn't hear about that and you just heard about it from me now, don't do that stupid shit. But
yeah, I thought it was a TikTok challenge.
Probably gonna do this.
I thought it was a TikTok challenge gone wrong. So initially, when I saw it, I was like, really? But then, like, as I started looking, then like she did garner like some sympathy. I will say that, because then when I actually watched like videos of her actually talking herself rather than having people just, you know, say like what, you know, give like their articles and their opinion. I actually watched video of her saying what happened and everything. And then I was like, okay, like, yeah, okay, like she fucked up. It was dumb. She did fuck up, but
she garnered sympathy, but she's still a dumbass. Yeah, I feel like
that's what I said. It garnered sympathy, but I was like, but yeah, it was like, come on, man. But you know,
you can't be. She's like 40. You can't be that stupid to think that putting that shit in your hair was a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Like they get that. I mean, and I get it. Like,
I will give you a pass because that's fucking dumb. Come on.
Yes, and I get like the whole thing about hacks, because like it is certain things that you can use. It is certain household items that you can use as far as hacks to do things. But that's not one of it.
To me, it looks like that Flex Seal shit. We know what that is, and that's what it looks like. Kind of looks like a similar thing like that. You know that with that crocodile infested waters and shit.
Yeah, like, man, he like cuts out the bow and then he puts like the hi, fishies.
That guy, yeah, that's what Gorilla Glue and that look like.
Phil Swift. There you go. Hi, I'm Phil Swift here with Flexall. Yeah, that's his name, Phil Swift.
To me, that's what it looks like to me. Except I didn't even know what Gorilla Glue was until this case. Yeah, but to me, like when I researched, it was like, it looks like fucking Flex Seal. That's what.
Because I have Gorilla Glue duct tape. I do have the duct tape Gorilla Glue in my closet. I have it.
I have DUCK tape. That's what
I have the Gorilla Glue duct tape. I do have that. It's black. I have it. But yeah, though. So it's like when I watched the video and I watched her showing what happened and everything, and like I said, it did garner sympathy for me. Like, you know, it's just bad that, you know, that she did go out. Like, cause she actually was like, I was going out to look for answers and look for some help, because like, let's be real, the internet is a powerful thing now. So it's like, most of the time, if you're experiencing something or whatever, you can take to social media, you can take to Facebook, you can take to TikTok, and you can find somebody who may be experiencing or has experienced what you experienced. So like, hey, like I had this happen to me. What do y'all do? What would you do? And that's what she was just looking for answers. But then, of course, you know, she got clowned, and then it became a whole. They even went to Saturday Night Live. Like I saw the sketch that they did on Saturday Night Live. I watched it online this morning. Yeah, so it even went that far. So, you know, but for
Saturday Night Live, since they were parodying Trump and when Jim Carrey was Biden and all that, that's the last time I watched.
Yeah, I haven't watched that, but I just saw the clip.
During not the primary, during the fucking election season, the debate season is the last time.
Shut up, man. But that's what I saw from it, and then she did state the thing saying that was just people that she said that she never, you know, hired a lawyer. She hasn't hired a lawyer to try to sue Gorilla Glue, because that was a report that was out there saying that she was.
I saw that. I was like, really? Like you can't put, and it clearly says on the can, like don't put it on your hair or like skin.
It just said put it on your skin. So that's what people are saying. That's like the loophole where like skin is like hair is.
For that jury, would you let her win with that?
No, I'm saying, but that's where like lawyers like know how to like, you know, how to like use language. That's what they know how to use the language. And that's what a lawyer, if they were going after, that's what a lawyer would go after. But she said that never happened. She said that she hasn't hired a team. She hasn't done any of that. So that apparently was just
crap out of her hair though. Like she first she had her friend cut the ponytail finally after like sawing through the damn thing. And then the rest of the Gorilla Glue was surgically removed
and she went to the ER because like they tried to put the little they tried to put the acetone, and then she said it burned her and everything, and then her friend cut it out. And
that was the friend cut the ponytail, and then the rest was surgically removed by a plastic surgeon.
By the doctor, and then like for him to do that, it's like that was amazing how he was like, he was a chemist and he knew like what chemical compound to put together to break down that glue. And then I'm like, so now maybe his stock has gone through the roof now. I said, like,
That's why he did it for free to like get the publicity.
And people was like, oh, people said, Oprah, you need to give this man a show on OWN with his own. You know how they had Dr. Beverly Hills.
I've got a fucking show.
Yeah, they was like, you need to give what's his name, Michael.
I'm mad, yeah, because I'm the original.
They was like, they need to give this brother. They was like, they need to give him his own show. So hopefully, good things will come from him. And I hope that Tessica does have, you know, like, I mean, the fact that she does still have her hair.
Down the line and shit. Come on.
And the fact that she does still have her hair, like she didn't lose, like her scalp wasn't bald, like you said, like yours. Like she didn't lose, like.
Yeah, she kept most of her hair even through this.
Yeah, her follicles. So
yeah.
I wish her a safe, you know, I wish her a speedy journey with her recovery, and you know, hopefully, you know, like she will be able to kind of fade to the back. I hope that she will be able to fade to the back, because I mean, I know how it is. Like, you go viral, then people clown you, and unless you want to lean into that, it doesn't seem like she wants that publicity. She doesn't want to lean into that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I just wish her.
Who I am gonna make fun of is this dumbass dude called Lynn Martin from Louisiana.
Yes.
We'll put that to the side right now, yeah, but
he deserves every bit of it. Yes. Yeah. 100. He deserves to get clowned.
Mm-hmm. Once again, another dude who's like around 40, like very grown, so you can't. You was seeing in the past doing the licking the ice cream, like part of that, like so. He's already a clown, like because of that, yeah. So then he says, "Ain't no Gorilla Glue. Yeah, you could lick it off. Yeah, you could lick it off." He was a real Negro too. It's like, you know. Like,
so he took a red Solo cup.
Yeah, put it on his lip and then the cup, and then he had to have the cup surgically removed. He could not get that damn cup on.
And they said that part of his lip got cut off.
Part of his lip, yeah. So yeah. So yeah.
So good luck kissing people today. You know, good luck.
Yeah. Or other things, yeah.
Yeah, good luck. Right, good luck. But the fact that when I saw that, I was like, first of all, you're a 40-year-old man. You already saw. I said, Tessica was an honest mistake. Like I said, it was a dumb mistake, but it was an honest mistake. I said, she actually did fuck up, and she admit, okay, I fucked up. But then you went to be like, no, she lying. And then you went and did it for some clout to try to do a TikTok challenge. Now you're trying to make it a thing. And then it got stuck on your lip. And then when I saw that he was the one who licked the ice cream too, I was like, I just couldn't believe it. I was beside myself. I was like,
this dude is really trying to get his fucking 15
like
minutes.
You trying to get you clout chasing.
He had the ice cream thing because the little girl licked it first. Like,
he was like 16 though. You 40, you can't do that 40.
Like he's gonna do it and shit. Yeah, whatever these challenges. So now one finally caught up to him. This lip shit. Yeah, I hope it was worth it. Because that's the last time I'm saying, I'm not giving you any more publicity. I just want to say your name now to make fun of you, but not mentioning you again. And then I'm not gonna put his name in the fucking comments either. Man, and shit, like, so he's not gonna be in the comments either. Like when we upload it.
The fact that he did that already, it's like you just have a history that you're just trying to get this moment.
Not getting tagged and shit. Fuck that guy.
You just want this moment. So, like, it's clear, like, what your motivation is. It wasn't like you were just doing something just to be doing it. Like, you're actually, like, your shit is calculated. Like, you're trying to get, like, damn, I'm going to go viral. I'm going to go viral. You know, that's what he's trying to do. And it's like, so, I mean, I hope it was worth it putting that Solo cup on your lip.
Yeah, the Gorilla Glue. It just popped up in my timeline. The SNL with Kenan Thompson and shit. And
yeah,
I'm not watching.
Virginia King. Yeah,
I'm over it. I'm not watching.
Yeah, I watched it and I was like,
Well, you want to talk about viral moments? I got one for you.
Oh,
you thought that Popeye's chicken sandwich was something special? Popeye said, hold my beer, God damn it. Popeye, on February 11th, they released their new Popeye's fish sandwich.
Oh, yeah, the Cajun fish, yeah.
They said, we got another one. They DJ Khaled that shit on you. Yeah, another one. The fish sandwich is sandwiched between two buns, topped with pickles and tartar sauce. The president of Popeye said, after seeing the response to our chicken sandwich in 2019, we're excited to deliver yet another delicious sandwich to our fans that is sure to reset industry standards. So they really going out on this damn fish sandwich. It doesn't seem like it has the same hype behind the chicken sandwich, but
it doesn't. But whatchamacallit is coming. Lynn is coming soon. So, Meatless Friday. So that's where it is. I mean, I know marketing.
Yeah,
I know. They're getting it early.
For all my historians, that's where the fillet of fish originally came from.
Mm-hmm.
McDonald's said, how the hell we get paid during Lent? That's why that's the whole reason they created the fillet of fish. It's like they saw nobody was buying hamburgers. Because let's be, America is still very Christian, especially back then. It's even more like when probably when the 70s is probably when they invented
the 70s.
That sandwich became a thing. But probably was the 70s. But that's the whole reason they did it. Because like they saw, like we losing money every year during Lent. Like what do we do?
What do we do? Fish sandwich.
Fillet of fish. And then he just kept it around because it was so popular.
And I think that's what it is. Like they're trying to get in early with this fish sandwich because now, in a couple of weeks, we know Lent's about to happen. So
retails $4.49. So there you go for all my fish sandwich fans. Come on, Docs.
The only fish that we acknowledge in Chicago is Docs.
Docs is the original. They got the fish witch. So.
I said we acknowledge Docs. That's the only fish
that counts. The only fish sandwich that counts is the fish witch.
The fish witch.
Two fillets on the
You get your hot sauce. You got to put the hot
sauce or tartar, depending on what your flavor is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Docs they originated it.
And it's Fish Witch Wednesdays. The deals are on Wednesdays for Fish Witch. Mm-hmm. I go to Docs too much. I need to.
I love when they had a special. They throw that extra fillet in there. You get
yeah.
You come to 5 and 7.
I want some Docs. Damn. Now I want to eat some Docs now.
Docs right now, and I'm not standing in that line in this weather.
Oh yeah. You gotta plan. If you go to Docs, plan to wait for like 45, 50 minutes for your food because you're gonna be waiting.
Or something like that. I'll pay the extra, whatever.
Dash.
But yeah, I just had to talk about the damn fish sandwich.
Oh my Lord. Well, since we're talking about, like I said, we can do our trending topics. With it being Love Day, did you see the trending topic of Russell Wilson and Sierra?
The latest issue of GQ.
Yes.
They have to sit down for them. I got it in my notes right here. So yeah, I got it in my notes.
Did you see their video of them when they asked the questions to each other to see like how well each one knew the other one? I watched their video where they asked a series of questions, and one of Russell's answers has caused a stir amongst people, and people are, well, it's mostly guys. I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to be honest. Guys are saying, like, dude is clowning, this and that. Dudes are trying to say he's a simp or whatever. But this is what the question was. What is your greatest fear? That was the question that he asked Sierra. He said, what's my greatest fear? And Sierra, without hesitation, said, not being prepared. That's what she said, that his greatest fear is for him not being prepared. He was like, yeah, he said, but now I have one that's even more so than that. And then she was like, is it LOSI? He was like, yeah, losing Sierra is his greatest fear, he said now. Above anything, like losing his wife is his greatest fear.
You got a good one. You know when you got a good one, bro.
And people are like, and guys are like clowning. Like women, of course, are like, wow, like where can I sign up to get a man like that? Like women who are like, Sierra, like what prayer did you say again, sis? Like women are like that, but guys are like clowning him.
Is it it got to be a lot of single guys that are clowning him, because like if you're married, that seems like that should be pretty. If not your biggest, it should be pretty high up on your fucking list of priorities. Like losing your wife should be pretty. It should be top 2 or 3 at least. Like even if it's not number 1, it should be up there pretty high if you're married. Like losing your like I'm not married, but most married guys I know, like it's pretty high up there. With the ones that love their wives, the ones that don't, it's like it's different. But people that actually like their wives. So,
well, that's the problem. A lot of people don't like their spouses, so there goes it, you know.
Most married men, that's pretty high up there, like losing their wife.
Right, but when I saw people clowning, I was like, what?
There got to be guys who aren't married that are saying that shit.
And the people that I saw who were saying that I don't think that they're married. The guys I saw saying that.
I want to say, y'all, he a simp is like, because most married guys is pretty high on the list. Yeah. Like losing my wife, losing my kid, losing their family. It's like pretty high up.
Like, no one wants to lose their family. Like guys don't want to lose their family. Like at the end of the day, like if you think that you're about to lose your wife, you're about to lose your kids, like wait a minute now.
The older you get and you realize ain't shit out there, man.
Right. The grass isn't always greener.
When you're young, you think it's shit out there. You want to have holes and all that, but when you get older, you realize it ain't shit out there.
When you get 40, like you always say.
Out there sucks.
Dating sucks.
Yeah, if you got a good one, go ahead and lock that down, homie.
But I mean, I saw nothing wrong with it. I thought it was a sweet, honest moment. And when he said it, she was like, oh, I thought it was like a sweet moment. And I didn't think anything was wrong with it. Mm-hmm. But then I said, I'm a married woman. Like, I saw nothing wrong with him saying that.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's like, yeah, like it seems like I said, if not number one, it should be pretty high up on your list. Like losing your wife should be pretty high on your list of things that scare you and shit.
And you can just see like the love and like the admiration. Like when you look at pictures of them, like I said, like obviously we don't know them as a couple and we don't know what goes on behind their closed doors.
One was it Sportsman of the Year? I forgot what he won. It's like, but he won some award like for during Super Bowl weekend. Mm-hmm. It's NFL, it's Sportsman of the Year or some shit like that. I forgot what it was. And you saw like the admiration she had when he got his award and all that.
Mm-hmm. But just looking at like just the love that those two have for each other, it looks genuine. It looks real. It doesn't look like it's forced. It doesn't look like it's like a fake thing. It doesn't. I said from I don't know them.
The main reason is because he accepted Future Son as his
own. That's what. And people probably are seeing like themselves in Future because let's be real, most guys can relate to Future over Russell Wilson.
It's like a few like guys I can relate more to Russ because I'm not
You're not a fuck boy. That's why you're not a fuck boy, so that's why you can relate to Russ better than a Future. But that's what it is. Like guys just see their own, and then they think about their own issues, like with their baby mama left them, and like they're with someone else, and like you're thinking about
little Future pride. That's all he knows is Russell Wilson. I think he was under a year old when we got together. Like when him and Sierra started.
Yeah, she was 10 months old because like that's what she said that she was apprehensive about first because she thought that she was like, I'm a single mom, and she said I'm probably gonna be a single mom for like 3-4 years, and she just accepted that in her head that she was going to be a single mom. But then she meets this amazing guy, and she's like, my son is only 10 months old. Do I pursue this relationship or do I not?
All he knows is Russell Wilson. Like he don't even know like any other father, but that's all he knows.
I think it's a great thing. And I think that I root for them. Like I said, like, I said, I'm a cheerleader for Black love. I root for the Black love. So like, let's keep seeing like the Russells and the Sierras. Like I want to see more of y'all out there. Megan Good, her husband, I applaud them too. It's like, yeah, I like to see like, I like to see the happy Black couples,
Talking Black couples, let's talk Tiffany Haddish and Common.
Oh.
Tiffany said how she was apprehensive when she first met Common. And this is another good question that I should have posted out there as well. Because Common, when he approached her, and then she didn't want to date him at first, but the reason she gave is because she knows his dating history. She's like, you've been with a lot of chicks I know, and she's like, which is true. Like Common, he's been around, and like Tiffany,
Serena Williams, Erykah Badu, Angela.
I don't know which ones, but she knows some of it. Angela Rye was the last one before Tiffany. She was like, yeah, you've been with a lot of chicks I know, so I don't know, like, but. I guess he charmed her and shit, and like, yeah, but she like she wasn't interested when they first met. So what do you think about that? Because you date a guy that been with like your friends and shit like that.
It depends on like, because that's a tough one. Because it's like if it's somebody that's like a close friend, absolutely not. I couldn't date somebody that close friend like we in the same circle and like we girls, absolutely not. But if it's like you're like an acquaintance and like. We have mutual friends.
And to me, it depends on what happened in the relationship. Like if y'all weren't.
And that's another thing. Like if you guys were like, because like you can date a lot of people, but I mean, but if you were like living together, you guys are like one step from being engaged, and it's like, hey, like that type of thing. But if it's like, okay, you guys just kind of casually dated,
you might be able to.
You kind of casually dated for like 6 months. In the general scheme of things, 6 months is not a long time if you casually date someone for 6 months. Mm-hmm. But it's like if you guys live together and you guys were borderline engaged, it's like, hey, that's a bit much. So I mean, it kind of depends on both factors, like are we in the same circle, or is it just like we have like the same mutual friends? Like we know some of the same mutual friends.
That's always been one of mine as far as like women I go out with. If you hook with somebody in my circle, then that's kind of a deal breaker to me.
Yeah, like your immediate circle. Yeah, your immediate. Yeah, that's kind of But Common left that Chicago game. But that South Side, that Cal Heights, let that out.
Yeah, she said she ready after that.
Side note, they won the silhouette challenge. When I saw theirs, like they won.
Sexy, I'll definitely say yeah.
They won theirs because like it was already sexy her doing it. Then when he came in the room, I said, "Oh, okay." And then when he kissed her, and then like to add the humor when he pulls off her wig, and then I made it funny. Like, and then he was like, "Bucky," and then he just went back to like okay, we don't need this wig, He just went back to her like, okay, I don't even care about this. But I mean, they won the silhouette challenge. I think they won it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, see, challenges like that are fine. The silhouette challenge, not the gorilla glue challenge.
So don't glue shit on your lips. Someone who I thought was going to do the challenges or whatever, and I'm surprised that she hasn't, is Aisha Curry, but now she's trending for a different reason.
Hold on, what did Aisha Curry do this time? That's hilarious to me. I can't put my finger on it, but she
well, let me see if I can find her thing. Well, she's on the cover.
Or shaming women for like showing their bodies and then showing your body. Like, what'd she do this time?
So this is what I want to show you. Because Steph posted this picture of his wife, and
wasn't complaining from referees again on Twitter.
She's on the cover of Sweet July magazine.
Okay.
And then this is the first picture, if you can see it. Steph posted, like, there goes my baby. Because, like, he's another man. He loves his wife. He's like, there's my baby.
His biggest fear is losing his wife. Yeah. Which is why some of the things she does, although definitely gives him anxiety.
But then when he posted this picture of her inside the magazine, he posted that picture.
I told you, she's fucking hilarious. How can you not find Aisha Curry funny? That shit.
So he posted, because like when I swiped, because like I was like, okay, I said, this is a beautiful picture. Like the magazine, the cover, because I was like, she does. Because look, I was like, she does look beautiful in the cover. She does. I was like, this is a beautiful picture. And then when I swiped it, I was like, hey. I saw that, I was like, whoa, hey. Okay. I was like, okay.
That's her latest post. This is her Instagram. It's her latest post.
So that's her picture. Okay. And here's the thing.
Here's the comments. Fuck this.
And here's the thing. No. Here's the thing. It's like, okay. It's like
I got tears in my eyes laughing at it.
It's like the way her legs are positioned up or whatever. It's like, okay, like usually when people like, let's be real, when people model, it is a lot of nude models in like magazines and portraits and things like that. And nude modeling is a thing where if it's done in a certain way, it looks very tasteful. You know what I mean? You can do.
And with her in this picture, I'm not even 100% she's nude the way it's angled.
Exactly. I'm not sure she's nude. I'm not even sure she's nude.
You could have a bikini because she got the arm covering one strap, her braid covering the other strap. Mm-hmm. And she could have a thong up her ass where you just can't.
Or she could have on like where are those like the onesie things where it's like a tube top thing and like boy shorts and like boy shorts like that. She could have that on. Like a tube top and boy shorts.
Sure, like, but she looks naked though.
It's like the illusion of nudity. That's why it's like a lot of people that do like illusions of nudity, even though they're not nude, for like spreads or whatever. They do that. And like the first thing I went to the comment section because I was like, oh Lord, I was like, I already know what's gonna happen in this comment section. I was like, let me go look. And then I do like that. I mean, and then I did get a little bit of clarity now. So somebody mentioned the comment about her saying that I prefer to keep covered up for who's important. Like somebody quoted her for saying that in 2015. And then her response to that was she wrote down that her response to that was basically saying that she said she was talking about a particular person that she saw. She said that I was leaving Starbucks.
Amber Rose? No.
She said she was like I was leaving Starbucks and she said it was somebody walking out of Starbucks that had pasties over their nipples.
Out and shit.
And then she said, I just thought that was hilarious. She said, because it was somebody walking out of Starbucks and had pasties over their nipples.
Find somebody hilarious. That's hilarious to me.
So that's what she said that came from. Like, she wasn't saying, she said that no one ever asked me.
All the time, she was taken out of context.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said, no one ever asked me. She said, I was talking about.
Organizations win championships, not players. Like he said, for the rest of his life, he pretty much said he was taken out of context. That's what this reminds me of. And like to this day, people still ride. Even in her last dance, they mentioned it. Yeah. Well, he said organizations win championships, not players. But he insisted that that's not what he meant. He insisted that it's not just it's like everybody plays their part.
Everybody plays a role, basically. Is what he was.
Front office, from the guys taking the tickets, like everybody from the fans. It's like because like it wasn't no fans watching, and like
one band, one sound, basically.
There were no fans watching. Yeah,
you're drumming.
Make these $30 million salaries if we wasn't paying the shit. We weren't watching the shit. So like everybody plays a part. It's like that's what he said he meant, but for the rest of his life, sound bites.
Of course, sound bites just take the one, just extract the one little thing, and it's like, this is what
like him already. So of course they're gonna ride that, like the sports writers are gonna ride that in the ground. Like people already didn't like that motherfucker, so they were going.
What's his name? Sam Smith is gonna ride that.
Jay Mariotti, like guys like that. They were gonna ride it in the ground.
Yeah, and that's what she said. So like when I saw that, it was like, okay, I said, so if that was the context. Where she said that it was just for a particular incident.
That's hilarious too. That all this time, like 5-6 years, that
people are thinking that she was just shaming women.
That was taken out of context all this time. It's still kind of hilarious,
and that's become her legacy now.
It's still hilarious that she never mentioned that until right now. So that makes me question whether she was taken out of context too. You could have said this years ago, but
it's twofold. That's why I'm like if somebody kept on trying to quote me as saying I said something like that's not what I meant. This is
that up years ago. Like at least Krause, right from the beginning, he tried to clear his up. Like she waited 5 years. Like what I really meant was like I saw this spot and shit, and like that just rubbed me the wrong way.
And that's what she said. But the comments were like going. There's somebody wrote in the comments that they said I smell a divorce coming. Somebody wrote that. I'm like, oh my gosh, like really?
You should have wrote. I got my comment. I smell it coming. I smell it entanglement coming.
Entanglement.
Hey, they say we're on that red table talk. I'm just saying, the red bone table talk. My favorite.
Yeah, I don't want to see them. And I don't want to see entanglement.
I don't want to see that shit.
I mean, I'm hoping that
nobody wants to see that shit.
I like that she did. I do like that celebrities are being vocal when trolls come after them. I do like that, in this
I like the flatbacks because not everybody is Michelle Obama. When they go low, we go high. Sometimes it's fun to go low and shit. I like it. I go low, so like I get it. It's like so.
You get low. Yeah,
get like low. John and them East Side boys. I get low and shit. To the wind.
I try to go and but then you just keep on. Then it's like, okay, now the gloves off. Now I'm going to have to go at you.
Go down like this and shit.
This is what you want, but if this is what you want, then okay, I'm gonna give it to you. But I do like the clapbacks of people.
I cannot wait to read those comments after we finish this up.
Another one who clapped back, who had an excellent clapback. Did you see Halle Berry's clapback?
About why I can't keep a man. I did see that.
Yes, because Halle was like. She's like, what if she's like?
Oh, she's probably happily single at this point. Yeah,
she's like 55 now, I think.
She's old. Yeah, she's
55, something like that. Yeah.
And she's been married multiple times. Like she's trying to get married again.
3 times, right?
3 times, and then she had she had a baby daddy in there too. So like, you want to count him and shit, yeah, the Gabriel.
This is a long term, yeah. But she was like, "What if I didn't
like serious relationships?" She was in right there.
Yeah, when they were trying to say that she didn't, like, yeah, but you can't keep a man. She said, "Who says I wanted to keep them?" Like the way she clapped back, like, but what her post was basically talking about, she was saying that, and this is crazy as hell. She's been paying Gabriel, her ex, Gabriel Aubrey. She's been paying him $16,000 a month in child support. He's getting paid.
Gabriel got to be the greatest come up in male history right there.
And Kevin Fairline's a close second.
Gabriel.
Because Britney Spears had money.
Gabriel's shitting all over Kevin Fairline, though, because not only did you are you getting 16,000, but you got to bang Halle Berry, so like you
yeah,
you come up on me.
So I just did the math. So $16,000 a month for a year is $192,000 a year. And she said she's been paying this for 10 years. So this is $1.9 million that she's paid him.
Gabriel became a million. That's like I said, the ultimate come up. Not only did you get to bang Halle Berry, but you became a millionaire because of it. That's like,
have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire.
Shit, yeah. That's talking about that dude, yeah.
And he still has like their daughter
I get money. Come on.
Their daughter is 10 or 11. So like if their daughter is 10 or 11, so he have like
2 million when it's all said.
He still got some years. He still got some
million. He got another milli coming. A milli. I'm a millionaire. I'm a young money millionaire. Tougher than Nigerian hair. Like,
but she was just pissing her off that she was like, I've been paying $16,000 a month for 10 years. And when I did the math, I was like, you paid this dude like $2 million.
Every one.
And he's just like, he's not doing shit. He's not like, he's enjoying being.
He's living his best life.
He's enjoying his life. He cashing them checks like.
He's like, yeah, Leo DiCaprio in the Wolf of Wall Street.
Coupons. Like, he out there just making it rain. So I was like, hey, Mr. Gabriel. So I mean, how do we feel about that?
Halle Berry and became a millionaire. That's cool.
Should women have to pay men $68,000 in child support? I say absolutely not. Absolutely not. As a woman, I say absolutely not. And then, like, here's the thing.
Ordinarily, I would say it was ridiculous, but that's funny. That's almost as funny as Aisha Curry. I say absolutely.
And here's the thing: I don't think that men should pay women that much because it's like children don't need $16,000 in child support. I have 2 kids. Like, even with my 2 kids, I don't pay I don't run up $16,000 worth of bills with 2 kids. I definitely don't in a month. So I mean, you don't need that much. You don't. It's like the child support system does need to be hard. It needs to be overhauled. It needs to be done in a better way because it's like then you got people living these lifestyles and that's what they're just trying to do. Like they want to drive the Lamborghini and do all that stuff and it's like that's what they're doing. They're not putting that money with the kid. They're not.
Eric Benet played it wrong and shit. It could have been you, homie. You get with Halle Berry, the first thing you do is knock her up. I'm just saying, man. Come on. Dumbass. You could have been getting you $16,000 a fucking month.
Could have been getting your 16. That could have been your money.
Dumbass.
Give you guys money.
That's it backwards. Let's talk about Al Sharpton's ass. Like I saw a hilarious story of him and shit. Yeah.
What did he do?
He had the ghetto divorce he had done because his wife officially filed for divorce this last week, but they separated back in 2004. So this is like hilarious. This whole story.
I mean, wasn't he like with a young woman like my age or something?
Yeah, he basically just been living his life for the last damn near 20 years. Right. And finally, I forgot I'm still married. Maybe he wants to marry that young girl. He forgot that he was already married. That's why he probably filed for divorce. The young chick is probably like getting annoyed. He's like, okay, like when we get married.
And she's like, and then let's be real, he's older. So it's like I need to insure my stuff before you die because it's like if
I
you
want to
die,
get
then
like
everything is going to the wife.
Everything and shit. Yeah,
Exactly.
Because his wife, he met in the 70s and they got married in 1980 before you were born. They basically, but they separated like in 2004. And then this is like filed for divorce now. 2004, that's damn near 20 years ago. That's 17 years ago. I'm saying. It's like you could have had a kid then, and that kid will be a senior in high school.
They've been going to college almost.
You had a fucking kid. That's so long. If she was pregnant when they separated, that kid will be a senior in high school.
I think that's the thing. I think that's the main drive is that the young woman is like, hey, you getting older, and I want to insure my retirement plan.
And shit, so yeah,
I'm trying to insure my retirement plan. So.
But while we do that, like that's our people specialize in. It's like you just break up if you don't actually like file the paperwork.
So we can think of more than one person. Like I could think of several people who've done that.
One of them is a family member I'm thinking of that did that. A close family member.
Where it's like you just move away and it's like you gotta get divorced. Like if you don't want to be with somebody, just if you know that your relationship, your time is passing, your relationship is not repairable, it's done. Leave it.
Gotta shout out your friend who barbecued her fucking certificate.
You gotta leave it alone. You gotta leave it. Because then I said if you meet somebody and now you're like, oh wait, I can't get married because I'm already married.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened with Al Sharpton. When I saw that, I was like,
he forgot he was married.
I remember seeing him with this young chick. I was like, that can't
be. You don't want to say, yeah.
That can't be the wife. And then I read the story. I was like, oh, like yeah, he separated from his wife like 20 years ago and shit. Like okay, yeah.
And now a real separation. I just moved out. Now a real separation.
Yeah, they probably living like completely separate lives. It's like that's shit.
Hilarious. But go off.
Got anything else? Because I'm just about ready to wrap this thing
up. Shout out to Dave Chappelle for getting his rights back.
Yeah. Dude, that was
so now we can watch that Chappelle show again on Netflix. Yay!
Netflix is not stupid and shit. Yeah, they
gave that man his money.
And they saw that the people, like Dave said, don't watch the shit, and the people like,
and people was like, yep.
All right, they said, okay, you know what, fuck that show, we're not gonna watch. So like I'm sure they invested millions into like the rights to that show. Mm-hmm. So they said, you know what, let's work out something with Dave so we can like air this show. It's like if you like bought a property like and spent millions and then you just got to sit it on the shelf, can't do anything with it.
Can't even use it.
Yeah, so especially I'm sure they spent a grip to get the rights to Chappelle show at Netflix. They said, we got to work something out. We can't just sit on all of this. We spent a lot of money on this show. We can't just sit on it.
Mm-hmm. But Dave, yeah, he definitely did his thing. I'm glad that he got his rights back because it's like, as an artist, because Dave is an artist, as a comedian, you are an artist. So it's like, this is your baby. This is your project that you built from the ground up. And then for someone to just take your rights away from you, it's like, it's shitty. It's a shitty feeling. It is.
What I hate about the music game, especially with our people, is so many of our people that don't own the rights to their fucking art and shit. It's like like Kanye talked about that, like when he talked about the contracts he signed with Def Jam, Universal, and all of that. So, how we don't own our shit. It's like it's like somebody that doesn't look like us that typically always owns our shit. There's a few artists that own their catalogs, and most of us don't. And shit. It's and that's similar to what with Chappelle is like. So many, like I said, that's what I'm all about for 2021 and beyond. Black ownership. We all need to own our own shit. Yeah.
We need the knowledge in that. Like I said, that's part of that should be, like I said, I keep on going back with the reparations. That should be part of reparations. Us learning how to successfully have our businesses and have our ownership. Successfully learn that so we don't set ourselves up for failure. Like we need to have a real plan. It
all comes full circle. We started out talking about Dr. Umar Johnson. I saw a video of him talking about that with reparations. He said that's one thing that needs to be included is like, if you give all of the black artists, give them their catalogs back. I'm like, that would
like, if every how many artists died penniless How many of them died penniless?
Mm. That's why I said, why do you think all these OGs, like when outside was still open, like we're touring, so like BB King still doing shows.
He was like 90 years old, yeah, and he was still with Phil.
He just loved doing shows. He just like he needed the money because like he signed some shitty contract probably like 60 years ago and got ripped off and shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's all that was.
Despite the fact that he was a legend, like you're a blues legend, but you probably couldn't even pay your rent. Basically, like you couldn't pay your rent.
You got to do shows to like put money in your pocket. Because that's what artists. Because like when you do like because say you don't own your catalog, but you can tour. Like that's one thing how artists make their money. But like that you get past a certain age, you're not. Come on, you don't want to be out on the road like that.
Like we said, like honestly, like had Michael Jackson not passed away, like that honestly was it. When he said this is it, that honestly was probably the end of his touring. Yep. Honestly, it probably was because he probably like, okay, I'm getting older, my body is changing, and let's be real, like his performances were always, high energy. It's like a lot of.
Michael is not there with an acoustic guitar like Mike is. He's high. His performances were like top notch. So
electric. His performances were electric. So
I can't do this shit anymore. So this is it.
Mm-hmm. He not passed away, that would have been. That would have been his last tour.
I think what's the name? The tour you went to with Prince might have been one of his last, like if not his last, like had he not died. Yeah, Prince might have not. If he did some stuff, it'd have been like more like low key, like him just.
Yeah, like I'm at a coffee shop over here in Minneapolis.
Like that. Piano like that, like none of that high energy shit. Like I think that was like probably it for that. Yeah.
And that's why I'm just so grateful I went to that concert. I was like, my stars aligned for me to go in 2012 to that concert to see Prince. I'm so glad I got to see him. So glad.
That turned out to be his last one because just 16, he died just a few years later. So that turned out to be his last one.
So I lucked out. But enough of the symbolism with stuff. Like I said, like we need real change. Like I said, enough of this symbolism like this.
Now, what's it called?
I'm gonna get the name. Pearl Milling Company.
Syrup and pancake, yeah.
So now my thing is because like I was like, should I hold on to this bottle because this may be one of the last Asher Barber labels that maybe I could sell it on eBay. Maybe this might be.
That shit gonna make me think.
But like I said, I'll be like, yeah, it's still okay. Yeah, you took the racist stuff off. Okay, that's fine. But let's have some real, acknowledging that it is a problem, saying that, we're going to remove racist images. That's cool. But what else you got? Basically, like, let's do some more stuff. That's where I'm at with that.
All right, well, let's wrap this thing up. Definitely appreciate you supported Not Another Damn Podcast. I had other stuff I didn't want to get to, but we'll come back to that. Like what we're doing, want to support us further, give our Facebook fan page a like. Also subscribe, share, rate, review on all your platforms. I'm talking about Apple Podcast, Spotify, TuneIn, SoundCloud, iHeart, TLC Talk Radio. What up, Tasha?
Hey.
Your Amazon Alexa devices and YouTube. Well, let's get a little pose, a little something like. Got to pop my collar for that one. And follow me at Ozman the Wizard on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Oz Radio on Snapchat and Facebook as well. And coming soon, work in progress. We still getting it right. I had to tweak a little things. OzRadio.net, the bomb. I'll give you the 90s and 2K classics. Be on the lookout.
And you can check me out, MSIMA8626 on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Mm-hmm. Also, STR8GULLEY1 on Twitter, STR8GULLEY7 on Instagram. Also, please like the Straight Gully Facebook fan page. Check out straightgully.com for your blogs and your vlogs. And for your video production needs, check out straightgullyproductions.com.
Well, I'm Ozman the Wizard.
And Naima.
We will talk to you later.
Bye.
I'm gone.